Hi there, my name is Aaron Lanterman. I'm a professor of electrical and computer engineering at Georgia Tech, and this is a demo that's running on a PC-FXGA card, which contains the chipset for the failed NEC PC-FX console that was only released in Japan. The card is in a PC9821, and this is the C-test demo with the rotating cube. And over here, we have where we're running the demo from. Let me type Control-C and Q to quit the debugger. This demo is in the sample directory. Actually, it's in the AGL directory and the sample directory. And what I'm going to do is make a modification of the C code to this demo to test our ability to compile code for this system. So I'm going to say copy ctest.c to ctest5.c. So I'm going to use SEDIT, our text editor on the system, ctest5.c. And now I'll scroll down to the place in the code where they run a scale command on the cube. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the arguments in that command and change it from 60 hex to F0 hex. So it will scale the cube more along one of the dimensions. So we'll get a rotating rectangle, 3D rectangle, whatever 3D rectangles are called. All right, so now I'm going to hit F1, and I have the option to save and exit with E. S is just to save, Q is quit without saving, I think. I'm going to save it and then separately use the E command just to make sure. So to compile it, there is an mk.bat script, and we'll show you that here. So FXCC is the compiler, FXLK is the linker, and there's a bunch of other stuff going on here. So let's run that script, mk, that's like our make script, on ctest5 without the C. This will run the compiler. And now that it's compiled, we'll run it in the debugger. So I'm going to type FXDB for the debugger. And in the command sequence for the debugger, you have to type Y. I don't know why. Type the name of your program, ctest5 without the .ex, which is the executable that it creates. Then you also need to put semicolon RG. Not really sure what this does, but now it will run it, and it's now uploading, starting the program running on the card, on the chipset on the card for the PC-FX. And we'll see now that our cube's not a cube anymore. It's longer along one of the dimensions. So what you're seeing here is actually a demo of a 3D graphics chip that's on the PC-FXGA that wasn't in the original NEC PC-FX game console. My theory is that they were planning to provide it as an add-on, but because the PC-FX wasn't successful, they never got that far. At least that's my theory.